Welcome back to Houston Life. This week, the entertainment lineup for the Fort Bend Country Fair and Rodeo was announced. One of the most anticipated artists on the list, Texas country soul artist Josh Weathers.
Yeah, this is Josh's debut at the Fort Bend County Fair and Rodeo. Earlier, I learned more about his music and his deep commitment to Texas, helping to raise nearly $500,000 for hill country flood victims in a virtual concert. Josh, first of all, congratulations. First time performing at Fort Bend County Fair, October 2nd. Before we get into those details, though, I want to talk about the hill country flood victims, because when this happened, you sprang into action. How were you able to organize this virtual concert so quickly? And by the way, to date, the total is nearing $500,000 you've raised.
Yeah, close to $500,000 right now.
How did you make it happen so quickly?
Well, we have a great team, and my wife is a rock star. So that helped immensely. We were actually supposed to play at Green Hall on July 5th. Oh, nice. A fly. Now you know we're in the country.
It's Texas.
We were actually supposed to play Green Hall on July 5th. And the show got canceled, obviously, because of the floods. And we were going to turn the Green Hall show into a fundraiser. And so that evening, on our way back, we just decided, you know what? We just got to do something. What can we do? And my wife suggested we should do a live stream event, just like we did back during COVID. I did quite a few live stream concerts because obviously nobody could go anywhere. And so she suggested we do that. And I said, that's a great idea. And then she suggested that we put together a live auction. And so she put that all together. We had so many people donate items that we created a silent auction site. I say we, she and our several friends that were helping us put together a silent auction site, and it just went gangbusters. Could not have imagined that it would go as well as it did. I mean, ultimately, it is extremely satisfying to be able to use something that I enjoy to do something good.
Well, something tells me you're going to have no problem getting above that $500,000 mark. I mean, $500,000, that's an incredible sum of money to raise. Thank you again for doing that. Let's turn now to the Fort Bend County Fair. So this is totally Texas. It is a Texas tradition. You must have been thrilled when you found out you'd be part of the lineup.
Oh, yeah, I'm stoked. I went and checked out the lineup. I mean, there's so many great Texas artists that are playing. And yeah, we're just honored to be a part of it. The Texas music scene, I mean, Wade Bowen is a friend. Fowler, I've known Kevin Fowler for several years. I mean, a lot of these guys, we've all played together, been around each other, hung out, spent holidays together, all kinds of stuff. So,
talk to us about your set list. And when you take that stage, what will people experience?
Well, it's pretty high energy. I mean, I kind of call it real Texas, you know, country soul, but it's kind of country with a kick. You know, we're sort of a rock and roll band masquerading as a country band. That's really it. It's like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers meets George Strait. So that's really it, man. I try to write the best songs that I possibly can, and we try to be selective with the cover songs so that, you know, people can relate to a lot of the stuff we do. I had some success this last year putting 80s and 90s country songs on Instagram and TikTok, and so we do quite a bit of that stuff. I kind of have like a little TikTok portion of the set, so
I love it.
Play a bunch of 80s and 90s country.
I love it. You, my friend, are what we call a modern country artist. You know how to use all the tools. I don't even know how to use TikTok, so maybe sometime you can show me how.
Me neither. I don't. My wife actually runs the whole TikTok. I've never even posted one thing on TikTok. Sorry to tell everybody.
Listen, you're very lucky that your wife is like your built-in manager and like tech support.
She's awesome.
Josh Weathers, before we let you go, any final thoughts about Fort Bend County Fair, or to the folks in the Hill Country who are still just reeling from the flooding there?
Well, I mean, I would love for everyone to know in the Hill Country, obviously the media, things are going to start slowing down, and it's not going to get as much visibility, but we haven't forgotten, and you're not alone. No matter how alone you may feel, you're not alone. Lots of people are thinking about you, praying about you, and for the folks at the Fort Bend County Fair, you best get ready. That's all I'll tell you.
Okay, that's a good tease. Is that a Cowboys hat you're wearing, by the way?
Yeah, man, that's vintage. Ooh. That's like 1990 Super Bowl 27. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to just let that slide, Josh. We're going to let that slide for now. We'll give you a pass on that. Don't worry, it's all Texas. We're all family. Josh
Yeah,
Weathers,
that's right. Come on.
thank you so much for your time today, and we will be
bet.
seeing you very soon at the Fort Bend County Fair.
See you soon.
Well, and by the way, if he looks familiar, it's because his rendition of I Will Always Love You has gone viral several times. Someone just recorded him performing that, playing at a club in Dallas a few years back, and it keeps coming. So we can't wait to welcome him to the Fort Bend County Fair and Rodeo. He's coming to Houston, House of Blues, August 9th, by the way. There's a look at your other lineup. The Fort Bend County Fair runs through September 26th through October 5th at the fairgrounds in Rosenberg. That entertainment lineup is next level. You can catch Josh on October 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be joining the popular entertainers we know and love, including Wade Bowen, Kevin Fowler, and tickets went on sale this morning. We put that link on our website, HoustonLife.tv. All you got to do is look for that scene on Houston Life section.
All right.